Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stand Up Podcast. Today, we're not going to be talking about a set or an ability or even a new archetype. We're going to be talking about an entire nation. That's right. This week, we'll be talking about the United Sanctuary.
Sure, it's not America because it's July 4th.
No, dude, we're
Today, we'll be talking about America. Wait, it is the U.S. No, wait, we will be talking about the U.S. It's funny.
Not that U.S. Wrong U.S.
I get the joke because United Sanctuary, U.S., United States.
United States. Okay.
All in favor of me editing in the Joker bit from Batman Animated, where it says, "If you have to explain the joke, there is no joke."
Bye.
I might do that, but I also will probably be lazy.
Any Swoozies, it's your boy, the one, the only Jayward here to talk about the U.S. of Sanctuary.
Not that U.S.
And we've got two other guests with us today. Introduce yourselves. One of them is an old... Well, they're both old faces, actually. They've been on this before.
Introduce yourself, Bowser Jr.
That means you, Bryce.
From the nation of Zoo, it is Bloom.
That's right.
That's right. Keyword. Let's do this.
That's right. Together we bloom. How are you doing? Together we bloom. I hope you're doing great.
Again.
Together we.
Don't do that again.
That's the only that I still remember. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Record,
Bloom.
This actually comes from some lost words that were lost right on the cutting room floor.
Oh, that sucks. That episode really good, don't you agree?
Gold, why don't you take us down to talk about talk about the clans?
Well, United Sanctuary, it has a grand total of 6. It has the Agors clan, if you read by the first letter of the thing.
Agors is the greatest clan.
The greatest group of clans.
Now, here's
really?
The United Sanctuary is actually the nation with the most clans, so this may be the most content packed of our nation series. I can also mention why we're covering the nations of Cray. You see, on the Cardfight Vanguard Amino, which we are all a part of, there is an event going on this week. There's an event going on for the next 6 weeks. Where each week will be dedicated to a different nation from the planet Cray, and everybody will create an art piece of some kind, whether it be a video, like a drawing, a song. Block made a joke about somebody doing interpretive dance.
Wait a minute. We can write a song. Wait a minute. We can write a song about each nation. Yo, dude, I'ma drop a mixtape.
That'd be great.
Gems. We'll get a strike.
We are the zoo, together with Bloom and Mega Colony and animals.
Yeah, that's true. Great nature.
Great nature,
right.
mate. That's
how
this.
So anyway, let's just go down the list. First, let's talk about Angel Feather.
I want to say
Feather. My favorite of the 6.
Oh, mine too, Gold. But I hate Didi.
Angel Feather is one of my least favorites, actually, because the only thing in the United Sanctuary I like less than playing Angel Feather is Oracle Think Tank. That's not to say I don't like playing Angel Feather. It's just that I like it the least.
Dude, because recently my computer broke and I've had to resort to playing the 3DS game, or my 3DS, the Vanguard 3DS games,
which you have to pirate in the first place because it's only in Japanese.
It's only in Japanese for some dumb reason. People who make that game, if it's in America, I would buy it. But I've been playing that game.
So many people and would buy it.
Yes, it would be popular. It would be Vanguard, and it would both. It would just do that. But I decided to make Angel Feather one of the clans I wanted to play in that game. And from my experience of playing with Angel Feather, it is extremely fun when you can make when you can make Nurse of Broken Heart activate like 10 times and boost your
Yes,
Vanguard to
it is.
50,000.
But it doesn't happen anymore because the card that does that is gone, and by
Oh
gone
yeah.
I mean gone.
Pro tip for anybody who
But
plans
in-
on play. Pro tip for anybody who plans on getting a Japanese 3DS and playing that game. This was pre-Refros limit, so the Refros loop is still a thing you can do. You can play 4
It's
Refros.
amazing. It is amazing, but I decided to not play. I decided to stop playing Angel Feather for another clan we're going to talk about soon in this video because Gabriel hates me. Even though Ren Hashima is the best waifu, confirmed.
I'm sorry.
We're
That's
still
another
not
episode
doing a
we never
waifu
got.
episode.
No,
Guys.
You do know that's a lost episode, right?
can't do.
Yo, guys,
No, the
lost-
2 lost
Lot of
episodes are the
more
ones where I
lost
turned into.
episodes.
The 2 lost episodes are the one where I turned into a ghost and the waifu episode.
yeah, what's it called? Guys, in the comments section, if you want a waifu episode, put it in the comments. And if we see enough of them, we might be
Sure,
able to convince
sure.
Monoword to.
Sure.
But Angel Feather
Anyway,
is a
waifus
clan.
are sin.
Waifu
It's basically a
Angels.
clan of,
Yeah,
like,
what's their
angel
gimmick, you might ask?
nurses.
They're all nurse themed.
They heal and
And-
a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
Angel Feather heals
Guys.
a lot.
Yeah,
No,
wait,
not really. They don't heal a lot. Nowadays,
Well, yes,
they
they
rescue
do.
a
It's
lot.
just that a lot of the times they also inflict the damage back, which allows you to perform several drive checks before attacking.
Well, no, okay, that's just rescue. That's rescue in a nutshell. That's just the keyword. There are some cards that literally just take a damage, put one card without the drive check. Just put the top card of your deck into the damage zone, take a card from the damage zone, and put it into your hand.
which
But then there-
is
but then there's
which
other cards
is
where it's like. But then there's other cards with a rescue ability where it's heal a damage, inflict a damage, perform a damage check.
Well,
Basically-
damage check is performed. That's
or
rescue.
basically
So
triggers.
basically, more triggers.
Yep.
Great, especially when you can pull off 3 to 2 triggers before you attack. Like before you attack, you already have a critical on something. That's
I was
just
actually
wild.
watching
It's
the
crazy.
I was actually showing Bloom Vanguard G Next and how Rin actually did pull 2
The
crits
best
before
waifu.
attacking in her first game that she was shown playing.
The best waifu, confirmed.
Like
She can
the first
pull
time we
crits
see
out
Rin,
of-
she pulls 2 crits before she even goes into the battle phase.
Yeah, because and by the way, she had Nurse of Broken Heart on the field.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hate that card.
Nurse of Broken Heart. No wonder it
She
has.
has broken in the name for a reason.
Yes, everyone. If you see, if you're battling an angel player and they call a Nurse of Broken Heart, target it immediately. Do not let them keep that card on the field. Make
Get rid of
them-
it.
If you
Before
are a
they get
Kagero
rid
or
of
Narukami player, you have been blessed that day. Get rid of it.
If not,
Or
attack.
Gear Chronicle. Gear Chronicle can
Yeah,
do it too.
if you play Kagero, if you play Kagero, Narukami, Link Joker, or Gear Chronicle, you're probably good. You just need to get rid of it ASAP.
Technically, Nubatama can get rid of it too with Shiranui, the older one, or they can just dominate it
yeah.
and make it their own.
I was actually accidentally about to say Nubatama.
Yeah, but if you play any other clan, but attack
Good
with
luck.
it. Attack,
Just
Yeah,
target it.
target
And
immediately.
let's talk about
like-
Holy Seraph Raphael, which isn't like the best stride in the world, but it is a stride that legitimately allows you to heal damage with no back. With
No,
Right.
wait.
Like
Boom.
No, wait, I'm pretty sure it's Wait, no,
Owl?
no, it's Raziel. It's Raziel.
It's
the one that's
Raphael.
healing.
No,
I'm
Raphael
pretty
does
sure.
something else.
GB2.
you-
You
yeah,
just
Yeah,
flip
that
over another Raphael and you heal a damage. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That card,
assuming you just play 2 of this thing so you can flip, you've got 5 heal triggers in your deck.
technically,
You just
do.
get to heal it. Like,
And what's it
Yeah,
called? This
just
card,
heal it. Nothing else.
this card is amazing on. This card is amazing
so
when you
many
have
of them.
3 to
It's
4
not- It's
damage
not the most
because
amazing stride in the world, but it is kind of dumb that it's just heal
Heal damage.
literally,
for
it's
no
literally
cost.
Flip over
Persona,
Raphael.
For
like-
effectively no cost, you just heal. Because let's face
and
it,
it's like
G flipping isn't even a cost anymore. It's more of a benefit.
yeah,
Face-
like GB8 since.
Well, unless you don't have anything left to
about
flip.
it is that you use one of those units, but like a
Like
lot of
the
them
only
require more
cost to
generation
G flipping
breaks,
is that
so-
it'll take up 2 spaces in your G zone instead of just 1.
Yeah.
But sometimes
and if you
that's
need
good if
more
you wanna achieve-
more like generation breaks, then like you have it covered.
That's
Yeah.
great, especially
So
if you want to activate the GB8.
So
Because
you
if
do
you activate
so
the
you do this
GB8,
thing.
kind of,
So you G guard, then you do this first stride. You flip over another Raphael. You're at GB3 already.
And 1
Yeah.
damage less.
yeah. What's it called?
Granted, if you're unlucky, this thing can also turn off your heal triggers, but I don't think
I
it's
mean,
true.
it
But
already
that's
healed
like the
you.
only
It already
drawback I
healed
can
you.
think of with this card.
Like you triple drive, a heal trigger that I can't use anymore.
Like
Yo, what
the
the
only
fuck?
thing
Bad.
wrong with this card is that it prevents like instead of going into this, you could have gone into like
LTL,
Black Seraph
which is the
Gabrielle.
better option.
Yeah.
LTL is
what's
the
it
better
called?
option also.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's it
LTL,
called? I actually-
LTL or Black Seraph Gabrielle. That's the only thing that's wrong with this card. But I still,
It's, like,
but I'm
if you-
just
it's
the
like-
only reason I brought up
it's really-
Raphael specifically is because I think it's kind of dumb that any clan has a card that just says heal a damage. You don't take any more damage to replace it. You just heal a damage.
What's it called?
No, I
That's
think
exactly
there are
how
other
I feel
Angel
about
Feather
that one.
cards that do that, but when they leave the field, you take a damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have one of those somewhere.
So
Yeah,
Well,
but
actually,
the
it doesn't
difference is
completely
Raphael
heal you.
doesn't say like when this unit returns to the G zone, take a damage or something.
Yo, what's it called? I actually wanna say some tips when you're battling Angel Feather because they can
I
be an
just
annoying
started thinking
piece
about
of
how you
crap.
can actually get heal triggers on rescue checks.
That's just cancer. Well, that's just cancerous.
This is
But
disgusting.
It's
okay.
a repulsive.
I also want to let you guys have some tips when you're battling Angel Feather. When you're battling Gabriel specifically, and they have GB2 activated and a Nurse of Broken Heart on the board, because they
Throw the
probably
Broken
will.
Heart.
Try to attack. Yeah, okay, either go for Broken Heart first, but if you don't want to, attack the Vanguard first. Do not attack with rear guards because shield. They're probably gonna take the damage. Use Gabriel's GB2 skill.
wait,
Yep.
if you
No,
attack the
you
rear
said
guard,
that
you don't take
backwards.
damage.
Attack the rear guards first. Don't attack the Vanguard because they're going to take the damage. Use Gabriel's GB2 and then use Nurse of Broken Heart.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry,
Which means
I'm bad
that
at English.
everything in the front row will get plus 4,000 power.
Isn't it
Ye-
3?
Well,
No, actually, no.
I was assuming you just had Broken Hearts and Gabrielle in the front row.
I guess, yeah. I mean, that would be the ideal.
Gabriel gives plus 2 to the front row.
Yeah, I know, but Gabrielle
So
is plus 2. I was just
Broken Hearts
assuming that you
front
just
row
had
and
Gabrielle and
plus-
Broken Hearts in the front row. That would mean everything would get
Yeah,
plus 4, but
plus
Gabrielle would get plus 6.
Yeah, that's right. Gabriel would get. That's already making it 17.
Yeah,
Like-
so it's 17.
No, not 17, 19. 19.
That would be 19. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
One broken heart gives 2, the other broken heart gives 2.
Yeah, that's
And
what
plus
I'm saying.
Gabrielle
That's what I'm saying.
Six.
It's 17 because
No,
Did you
it's 9.
it's 6.
Wait.
It's 17 because 11 plus 6 is 17 is 7.
One-
Yeah,
Once.
11 plus 6
Yeah.
is 17.
Yeah, okay, I just miscounted again.
Well, you know what? Well, I'm not surprised that you miscounted since you literally can't count to 12.
Yep.
That's an inside meme
What
that
else
we're
is new?
never going to tell. We're probably never going to tell people that meme, and they're just going to be
It's
wondering.
not a meme, it's an inside joke. A meme is a widespread joke. That's the complete opposite.
No, it's a widespread joke in our group, so I'm counting it as a
No,
group.
not
meme.
really. You guys are the only ones that know it.
Blaster knows too, and so does Block.
Yeah, I counted him in the you guys.
Oh, it's
I
a
think
bit
that's
weird
enough
because
ado
when you
about
say
Angel
you guys,
Feather. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Let's keep busting it.
What's next on our clan list, Golem?
The Sega Genesis or the Mega
Yeah.
Drive in Europe.
okay, what's it called, guys?
Mega Drive
For
is my
those who don't
favorite
know,
clan.
the N64 was my personal favorite. That clan had too much power inside.
The N64.
It
There's
only
that-
had,
well,
it only
Neo
had
Nectar
64
starts
support
with
cards,
N.
but I mean, they were all good.
Okay, what's it called? For people who don't know, Genesis is legitimately my favorite clan because it's just like, in my opinion, Genesis. Okay, if you don't know, Genesis's main priority is using the soul to pay for stuff. Like,
Well,
for
Soul
example,
Blast.
Oh
All of
yeah,
their
hold
costs
on.
are sold.
Bloom, you might be
Not all.
interested in this. In the lore, Genesis
Former
was actually
member
created
of
by a
Neo
former
Nectar.
member of the Neo Nectar clan.
Yo, wait,
Couldn't
hello.
be more
The
proud.
CEO in charge of this clan is a Yggdrasil, a former
Yggdrasil,
member of
member
Neo
of Neo
Nectar.
Nectar.
Yep.
Oh, it's Cosmic Regalia CEO Yggdrasil.
Yo,
Yeah,
why?
that is a Neo Nectar unit.
Yo, guys, why can't we clone in Genesis? Why can't we Geo Bloom? Geo Bloom.
Geo Bloom.
Geo Blue.
It said you have something that's honestly better. You
Yeah,
honestly
true.
have something better.
Honestly,
Hey,
Yeah.
for those who don't,
from a
Revelation
from a
is
concept perspective,
No.
the keyword Revelation is better than the keyword Bloom, but performance-wise, Bloom is the better keyword.
Yeah.
no, but you can still shut down Bloom by retiring the things.
what's it called?
on the
What's it
fields.
called?
Now let's
In my
talk about
opinion,
let's talk about Revelation.
okay.
Basically, every time you call something with the keyword, you look at the top card of your deck.
can
You either
keep
put
on
it in
top
the
of your
soul
deck,
or
you
the
can put it
bottom
into
or the
soul.
top of the deck. And if you put something in the soul, you have to rest the rear guard.
One thing that kind of aggravates me about the keyword bloom is that it can get shut down basically by any skill that is able to disable your rear guard. So sending them to the drop zone or locking them.
Retire.
Yeah, but what's it called? But you really, what's it called? You can what's it called? You
I
can't.
love it. Don't get me wrong. But that's the
Revelation.
one weakness that
You really can't shut down Revelation. You know why? Because what's it called? If you move, what's it called?
If
The
you get rid
cost
of the
of
rear guard,
Revelation.
that
If
just
you
makes them not have to pay a cost.
Yeah.
like, what's it called? They can you can use Revelation. Look at the top card, move it to soul. Oh wait, I don't have rear guards. I can't rip. I can't rest anything. It's like,
Well, yeah, but if you call a unit with Revelation, you have to rest the unit that was called with Revelation.
Now look,
No.
there she goes, the
This guy-
Revelation poster
is
girl.
stupid,
We've
but
talked about her
whatever.
before.
Who?
Prime Beauty
it's
Amaruta.
Armuda. Yay! Okay, for
Amaruda.
those who
Amaruda, the
care.
Fenrir replacement.
shut up. Okay, for those who don't know, Fenrir is like my favorite goddamn Genesis card, and to see the second Fenrir Grade 3 basically get shafted for Armuda, I was not happy. Don't get me wrong, Armuda's a great card. I'm gonna play it probably, but Fenrir will always be my dude. He'll always be my one guy that I play Genesis with.
Sadly, he's gone. Well,
Shut up.
second form is
Fenrir's
gone.
dead.
This one's
Amaruda
Show-
murdered him.
Shoma Shinonome will come back.
Shoma
No, he just
Shinonome
literally
is also
left.
dead.
no, he just left.
No,
he literally
no,
looked at the
he
big
died.
screen with
He
Shion's
had a-
face on it and left.
He had
Stop.
a heart attack like 5 minutes after Stride Gate.
Yeah, just he looked at the
He
TV.
waited till 5
everything-
minutes after the end of Stride Gate though, so that's why we didn't see it.
No, what's it
Right.
called? Monivore. He died. He dies the same way Miguel dies, like off screen.
No! No!
I'm sorry, Bloom, but everybody is incredibly irreverent about Miguel's death.
Like what's
We're
it called?
riffing on it because Toka just won't get over it.
It's like,
Because, like,
they
She
didn't
had
even
like
know
how
each
many?
other.
She
They
had
hit it off.
20
They hit
episodes.
it off.
Well, I
He
mean,
didn't-
to be fair, Tokoha spent more
One
time with Miguel than we did as the viewer, so I can kind of
I guess-
understand.
Like,
But
she
you
still
get
had
off with
20
someone and
episodes to
find
get over
out
it.
later.
Well, I mean, the thing is, her whole
that-
motivation for joining the under 20 was like,
Miguel.
yeah,
Megan.
What's it
Again.
called? And for those who think Miguel isn't coming back, he's coming back. Come on, let's face it. We all
Vanguard's
know
dumb,
that.
so the
I
power
doubt
of
it. I
Vanguard
don't
is going to
think
bring
so.
Miguel back.
I-
If he would come back, he would have already.
What? No. The way he's gonna come back in the final battle. In the
No,
final
he would
battle,
have already. Trust
No,
me.
shut
He
up.
would have.
Let me
Oh
explain.
yeah, guys, we
Let
can't,
me
we
explain
can't
how I
talk about
think
we can't talk about what's up with Miguel because that's spoilers. Bloom hasn't gotten that far yet.
And that's Zoo also, so we're
I
not
don't-
there yet. So moving
I
on.
don't care. I'm still gonna talk about what my prediction is. He's gonna come back during like the final battle.
No,
like
no,
they
no,
did
stop.
in
We can't
Strike
talk about this right now.
Fucking Bloom.
Yeah, we can, but whatever.
Look, Jayward, I
Oh
know,
boy, I
I
didn't
know you
notice
want to
that.
reveal to
I
us
did
your
notice that
revelation,
my least.
but
I didn't notice that my least favorite stand trigger had Revelation.
this is your
Why is it Gold? Why is this your least favorite? Explain.
It is the most important card of the Angelic Wise Man loop.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
you didn't?
Oh,
notice you
that's
had
right. Yo,
Revelation?
guys. Yo,
Yeah,
what's the
Taro
Yeah,
has Revelation,
yo,
and
what's
I
the
never
code?
noticed it because I never got to see it do it.
Yeah, what's the code, guys? For the viewers, when I first started playing Genesis, I remember the first match we had. They were like, "Are you playing the Wise Man loop?" And I was like,
And he was
"What
like,
is
"What's
that?"
a wise man loop?" And we were like, "Oh God, we can't tell him."
Legitimately,
And I was like, okay, good, you don't need to know.
I haven't known to this day,
Okay, good,
and I
the wise man
probably
loop
don't
is
want to
dead. You don't
know.
need
No.
to tell him.
No, but
no,
no, I
Never mind.
explained it to you. Like when everybody's left, I explained it to you. Do you want me to explain it again?
explain it to
Do
explain
we
to the
have? Do
viewer
we
so
really
we
have
can.
time to talk about the
Sure.
wise man loop?
It's very
mean,
brief,
I
yeah.
don't know, do we?
All
It is
very
Genesis.
Go ahead.
brief,
Explain the
yes.
wise man loop. Do it.
So basically, you have Taro. Whenever she's soul blasted, you choose one of your rear guards and stand it, and you place it to the bottom of your deck. Then you have that's her auto skill. Wise Man Loop skill is you soul blast 3 to gain 3,000 power. So the whole plan is to soul blast the Taro into the deck and stand Wise Man over and over and over again. And there's another unit that when it's soul blasted, you soul charge.
Too.
So eventually, if your deck is super thin enough, the Taro will just go back into your soul, so you can repeat it over and over and over again until you eventually
What is it
check
with
out
stand
or your
tri-
opponent
What is it with
loses it.
stand triggers and incredibly repeatable effects?
Yeah, that's right,
Because
Doctor
there's Monochrome of the
Refro.
Nightmare Land, which I loop with Bretamouth to soul charge a bunch of cards and then send a bunch back. Like,
So you
guys,
got your
guys,
Watar.
Bretamouth actually makes Nightmare Land kind of good.
No, what's it called? Bretamouth makes every dark irregular deck good.
Yeah, but specifically Nightmare Land, which has like no support, it kind of makes it good because you use D of the Nightmare Land. You use all 4 of your D of Nightmare Lands on your Dumb of Nightmare Land, and it skyrockets in power. And then you also keep using Monochrome of Nightmare Land and looping your deck till everything that's not a trigger is out of your deck, and you put it all back with Bretamouth.
Yo, Nightmare Land, where's Sweet Dreamland? I want to know.
That's
Wait.
probably not be here. But there's no light irregulars, okay? But we're not in Dark Zone yet. So Blasty.
But whatever. we're
Oh
not gonna
boy,
talk about
guys,
that.
it's time for my favorite.
Oh boy. You're gonna hear him gush about the GPs.
Yep.
Gold
It's
Paladin.
time.
No,
The new,
No
the new
disrespect.
secondary regular army of the United Sanctuary Nation.
Wait,
It is.
Oh, wait, are we back?
Currently led. It's currently being led by the main troop of it now. The Knights of the Sun is currently being led by a certain charismatic commander by the name of Gurgit.
Gold Paladin. This is the clan I use.
I like
Massive
And
how
I'll never
Gold had to like
touch.
mouse over charismatic leader to make sure I wasn't picking that up.
Fun start deck. Boost
Out of the
mode.
3 paladins, this is my least favorite one, honestly.
Eh,
Too luck
same.
based. They're
Same
too luck
here.
based in my opinion.
That's
No,
what makes
in my
them so
opinion-
thrilling to play.
In my opinion, I liked Gurgit, but I just in my opinion, I got sick. Like Liberators are garbage. No offense. No offense. In my opinion, Liberators are garbage. What's it called? Ezreal's pretty decent. I will admit Ezreal's pretty cool. Bluish Flame is meh, and Gurgit.
Well,
I
those
thought
are
it
still
was
technically
like
Liberators,
playing
but
Gurgit.
yeah, Bluish Flame is pretty alright.
I
But then
enjoyed playing Gurgit.
Gurgit
then
blows
I
the
got
rest
bored.
of Gurgit seems to just blow the rest of the clan out of the water, you know?
I don't know why.
Yeah,
Because it's got shit like a
that's true.
support. You know, like literally a card that gives the Vanguard, if you have a full board, 25,000 extra
25,000, and
power.
it's not once per turn.
It's
Yeah,
as
but you're
long
not
as
having enough soul to do it.
like
Gold,
you
have
know,
you
no
seen me
gold.
play Gold Paladins? You're gonna have enough soul. Everything soul charges.
I
No,
know.
gold. My
But
friend,
still.
my
With
friend who
any
plays
save, the
Gold
problem is
Paladin.
having enough
He-
counterblasts.
Yo, what's it called? He pulled out that Gurgit on me twice. That was terrifying. You know what that is? You know what that is?
Were any of you there the time I used Sunrise Ray Radiant Sword Gurgit 4 times in one turn?
You used
I
it
was not there.
for-
I was on-
I had
Ow.
4 counterblasts and 8 cards in soul, and I just killed
Oh
the
my god. Jesus, mono. Fucking
This is why I'm
obliterated that.
cards like head around
but
Nile in
The
existence.
thing is, Gold Paladins are such a resilient clan. Like, if I've never seen a clan that's so good at just fighting while being on the brink of deck out. Because guess what? You've still got good options
Lightsworn?
left. You can still power
What
yourself
about
up to no end, even if it looks like the situation's hopeless.
Lightsworns exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
And Gold Paladin's whole ideal is that the rear guards and your other allies are what makes you so powerful. So as long as you can continue to call rear guards...
Isn't that the thing with Royal Paladins too?
Well, yeah, but Gold Paladins do it cooler.
They do it cooler.
They just do it in the battle phase. Royal Paladins do it during the main phase. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
We'll get
because
We
to-
can
next on
still
the
do it during the
list-
main phase, it's just that
That's
Glorious
more
Reigning
dangerous
Dragon
during
is too
the battle
good,
phase.
so...
Yeah, it's more dangerous when it's done during the battle phase.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying
Gold
to say.
Paladins are actually a super dangerous deck because they just do calling from the deck like a lot of other clans do, but they can do it during the main phase, they can do it during the battle phase, they can do it during the guard step, they can do it to protect themselves.
In my opinion, Gold Paladins are basically a fusion of Royal Paladins and Lightsworns.
Where's the milling?
That is how I.
Yeah, where is the milling?
You know what I meant? How Lightsworns is a deck where it's basically the same. You fight with your deck basically on a timer.
Yeah,
yeah,
Gold
because it's
Paladins do deck out very quickly if you're doing all the things you need to do. So
Like
you
if
play
you're gonna do
you play very hard and fast when you play Gold Paladin, or else you lose.
Same thing with Lightsworns. You have to play super effing quick, or else your deck is going to die, and your opponent is just going to stall you. Like if you stall a Lightsworn player,
Here's the thing.
Enough, it dies.
I've had 2 games now where I won because I had exactly 7 cards, because I had exactly either 10 or 7 cards left in deck with Glorious Reigning Dragon. 7 because then I know exactly what's left in the deck. And I can be like, oh, you guarded 2 to pass. Yeah, there's 2 triggers in here.
Now it's all the matter of getting it.
No.
Deck in your...
When you have 7 cards left, and then you call 4 of them, there's 3 cards left. You guard for 2 to pass. There's 2 triggers here. I win.
So the lesson in Glorious Reigning, and if your opponent is at like 7 cards, when they activate that effect,
or I will win.
PG it. Like PG
what's it called?
I've lost to that card.
Trust me, you'll be better off.
What's it called? I've lost to that
You
card.
have one in your hand.
They don't have 3 triggers left in their deck. Boom.
Now what?
They triple trigger.
I guess as somebody who's so passionate about playing Gold Paladins, I can talk about what beats them. Link Joker does a good job unless your opponent is running Ezel Scissors, which
what's it called?
Is less likely now because there's 2 good. Huh?
No, like still, what's it called? In my opinion, Gurgit players should run either 4. They should run 4 of one Gurgit, 2 of the other, and still tech in the Ezel, because Ezel shuts down Link Joker.
I've been leaning towards 3 of each. And then 2 Ezel Scissors.
You can run whatever ratios you want. Well, as long as you have Ezel Scissors, because Ezel Scissors literally says, screw you, Link Joker.
Yeah, basically, if Link Joker locks your whole board, you've lost.
Yeah, but what's it called? And if you play the Ezel and you have to ride it because you got unlucky, you can tech in the Ezel Stride,
which actually is pretty powerful.
It's pretty good.
Just
because you look at the top card of your deck, you call it, and then you increase that, and then you increase Ezel's power by the power of the unit you call.
And the power of the unit you call gets doubled.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that part.
I
never end up having to go into the Ezel Stride, so.
What's it called? The only situation where running Ezel Scissors might not work is in, I don't know, like Bluish Flame, because don't you like a Bluish Flame?
It's not a Liberator, so if you put in your damage zone, if
you play any form of Liberator, that's like the one place where you can't tech the Ezel Scissors.
I mean,
You can put in Monarch Sanctuary Alfred though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
'cause
that works. Never mind.
that is a
It was like-
liberator. So if you can't play
He does
if you can't play
exact
Elbow Scissors,
same
I guess you
thing.
can play Monarch Sanctuary Alfred.
But
Yo,
yeah,
what
because
the
they have the exact same skill.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they? Except Monarch Sanctuary.
Unlock your entire board, put them at the top of your deck in any order, look at the top 5, and call them back. The same thing, more or
Yeah,
less.
the thing about well, no, Ezel Scissors doesn't put the things back; it just unlocks everything.
Well, it just unlocks them, but you get the idea. The whole point of it calling it back is that if you have Blaster Blade Liberator, Alfred gets
Do the skill
5 or 10k and a crit.
Yo, pause. Has anyone ever used that?
Nope.
No
That's
one's
way
ever
too
actually
simple.
bothered to use Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. Now hold on for
That
a
is
second,
two
I gotta stop
situations
recording.
even-
So the keyword of the Gold Paladins is Unite, which is a pretty simple keyword to achieve, as it is just
Oh.
do what Gold
We've
Paladins do.
unite-
Just put 2 cards from your hand on the board and you're already united. There you go, you're done.
It's that
Oh,
simple.
they
Well,
they
no,
have-
no, it doesn't have to be
they have
it's
a
just
cheat.
call to. It's just if you call 2 rear guards or guardians in a single turn, all unite abilities are active.
pause. With Dominate, pause. Now that Dominate's in the game, it's possible to activate Unite on your from Guardian Circle on your own turn because you can guard Dominated attack. No, wait a minute, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm
No,
stupid.
no,
Never
there's
mind.
nothing that There's nothing that dominates on your turn.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sad now. So I was like,
But
you
if they do
can
make
The
it
only
like
thing
that,
that
it is
dominates
physically
on your
possible.
turn is the G Guardian.
Yo,
The only thing
pause.
that dominates on
Actually,
your opponent's turn is the G Guardian. That's it.
And
Yo,
it
pause. I
doesn't
just
attack with the
realized-
thing; it just moves it to the Guardian Circle.
Yeah.
pause. I just realized that Dominate can activate any keyword.
That's true.
Yeah, because of this.
Let's see
It can
here.
be blazing.
Let me. Yeah, it can
Technically.
do Blaze. It can do Darkness. It can do. It can't
Bloom.
do.
It
can't
can do Bloom.
Revelation.
No, it can't.
It can't.
It can't.
I'm pretty sure it can.
No, it can't
No,
because it's
because
the
all the Revelation
opponent's
abilities
card.
are on place.
Yeah,
What?
and
Yeah,
it's the
right.
opponent's card.
Well, unless
But
in the
hey,
future
this
they
isn't
make
episode 1 of the podcast, now is it?
No, what's it called? No, I mean it would be possible if in the future they make a stride or a rear guard that makes your opponent call something from not the graveyard, the drop zone, and it's already in your control. That's the only way you'd be able to
Yeah,
actually.
that's
How the
only
skills
way,
are all
but
worded is
it's
they
not
call
the
a thing,
case.
and then you dominate it. So
Well, this way it'd be
That's the
different. You
case.
dominate it from the drop zone, then you call it. You see, it's different
That's not
just
gonna
to make
happen.
it work.
That's
They
not
could
gonna
act-
happen. Because
they
that'd
could
be too
have-
broken. Like, think
I
of it.
can-
Steal your opponent's. Okay, just for reference, steal your opponent's Blaster Blade and you retire one of their units.
I would say wrong clan, but
I-
I mean, I've got a Blaster Blade Spirit in this deck, so whatever.
I can still dream.
Yes, you can, but it won't come in reality.
Like I've actually got my gold deck right here.
Just like you meeting Uluru Gold, you can still
Yeah.
dream about it.
Yeah,
it
as much
just
as it
never
hurts me,
happens.
as much as it hurts me to stop talking about Gold Paladins, we have to move on to the
OTT.
Oracle Clan tank.
Yeah.
You mean Misaki stopped
Garbage
playing
Clan.
this clan?
She plays Genesis also,
Garbage Clan, here we
more or
stand.
less. She plays
stupid.
Witches in Genesis, I think. Where am I? Oh no, Regalias. I'm stupid. Moving on.
She played Witches and Regalias.
You're not stupid, Gold. You're an idiot. You're not stupid, Gold. You're an idiot.
She
No,
played
I'm not an
Witches.
idiot, I'm
She
stupid.
played Genesis Witches in season 3, and then she played Regalia in season 4.
Yeah,
I'm not
because I
doing
specifically remember that match between Miwa, like reverse Miwa, and Misaki, where she used that quintet wall with Applewood Cider to soul charge like 7 cards.
But okay. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yo,
But
what's
yeah,
it
Oracle Think Tank. What do? They stack the deck.
Yeah, they stack,
No,
stack the deck and put cards in their soul.
Not all.
They stack the deck and they draw a lot of cards.
They stack the deck, draw cards, and
This
put
was-
cards in the soul. That's what they did.
This was first advertised as a defensive clan because it kind of is, since you
It
fill
kind
up your hands
Well,
and
it
shit.
used
is.
to be. It used to be.
Well, it still is.
It's still
Because their
a
keyword
pretty defensive
Oracle-
plan, yes, but it's
The
not.
Oh, wait.
keyword Oracle literally requires you to have 5 or more cards in your hand.
Oh yeah, let's
Keyword
talk about
more
that
like-
keyword.
like
It's really bad.
It's terrible. Like, legitimately, like what's it called? Maintaining Brave is easier than
It is
maintaining
easier to maintain
Oracle.
Brave than it is to maintain Oracle.
Because
Literally,
Nubatama shuts down Oracle with that one stride that reduces your hand size
To
4.
Like so
That-
close,
That's
so
one
far.
card less. That is one card
hey,
less
you still
than the
there?
Oracle.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yo, that
Henry
literally
Jewell.
shuts it.
Anyways, yeah.
Yo, Gold, I never
But,
thought
yeah,
about
the
that,
Oracle
but you're kind of
keyword. Basically, you just have to maintain a hand size of 4 or more, and that is way harder than
5.
it sounds.
5 or more.
Or
5 or more.
You have to, that makes it even worse. You have to maintain 5 or more cards, which is even harder
Yo.
than it sounds.
Yo, honestly, no. In my opinion, Oracle and Brave should have been switched. Oracle should have been should be active if you have 3 or more cards in hand, and Brave should have been that.
5 or less.
Brave should have had nothing to do with the hand, actually.
Like,
We'll
okay,
get
pause.
we'll get to that when we talk about Royals.
We'll get to Brave
should have
eventually.
had
It's the
nothing to
next
do with
on the
it.
list.
No, what's it called? In Oracle Think Tank's defense, I think Susano looks cool.
What do we even have
That's
to
it.
say about Oracle Think Tank?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
'Cause
Well, I mean, if you can play it right, you can pretty much stack the deck second half.
Oh wait,
it
you
kind
mean
of feels
Tsukuyomi
rude
because that's
like we've got
No, you can do that with Sano too, I think, because you look at top 2, 1 to hand, 1 to bottom. It's slower, but it's possible.
because like here's the thing,
Yeah,
we
but,
had
like,
so much to
this
say
is
about the
how
other
Vegas
plans,
do it
right?
too.
But then we didn't have a thing to say about OTT.
Because I don't play Oracle Think. A friend of mine does, and she plays Magus.
I used to play Oracle Think Tank until Genesis, because Genesis freaking
Genesis
great.
is upgraded Think Tank.
Can
Genesis
we
is just
talk
OTT,
more
but
about
better.
Genesis? Yes, we
So that's literally how they advertised it.
They
Fenrir
literally
for
advertised it as
president.
better OTT.
Fenrir for president 2016.
I guess I'd vote for Fenrir as long as Chrono Fang Tiger wasn't also running. As long as Gurgit
Okay.
or Chrono...
Oh yeah, there's one more
Yo,
thing
I would
about
vote
those
for
Oracle
Gurgit.
Fang Tiger.
Would you guys not vote
No,
for Gurgit?
no, guess. No, probably. Yes.
But there's one more thing about Oracle Think Tank that we didn't mention. That's Magus.
Oh yeah,
and how
Magus
they
is
focus
alright.
on.
Basically, their whole
they
deal
focus
is
on
that they focus
predicting the top
exclusively
card of
on the
the
deck
deck.
stacking.
No, they focus also on predict the top card of your deck correctly, and you get
That's what I'm
bonus
saying. They
effects.
focus exclusively on the deck stacking.
Yeah.
You
But
have
yeah,
to
these
stack.
Globus
You
make.
have to focus on the deck stacking in order to declare the top card of your deck.
Yeah, but no, not really. You can play Globe Magus and continuously look at the top card of your deck
That's the
whenever
deck
you want.
stacking gold. I don't think you understand.
No,
Right, but no,
deck
that's not
stacking is when you put
stacking.
the cards on the top of your deck so that you get them right at the right
But-
time. But whatever.
No. Deck stacking is when you manipulate the deck to get what you want. Looking at the top card and putting it back, no matter
That's
how
not
many
deck stacking. That's
activate the
looking.
skill, no matter how many times I activate it, because I can look at it whenever I want. I can look at it 100 times in a turn, and when it would be legal. It still won't change. It won't change that grade 3 into a crit. I can look at the grade 3 on top of my deck and keep looking at it, but it won't change it to a crit.
If I stare at the stride potter long enough, it'll become a heal trigger. Come on, Gorbaduke, I believe in you. So, since we all have so few thoughts on OTT, do you want to move on?
I guess for the best.
What do we got? Wait, what's the next clan that we're gonna
I
talk
believe
about?
it's Royal Paladins.
Yes.
Royal Paladin. That's the clan Aichi uses. Master it today with the Aichi Sendo trial deck, legend deck.
With the legend deck.
This is the deck I specifically don't.
Monovore is a thief exposed. I made that exact same joke in between pausing because Bandicam exists.
No. I got it. It's on record. It's on record. Don't worry. It's on record.
I want that legitimately pisses me off when I say a joke and someone else says it and it's like they don't even give credit to me. I'm like, boy, I want to hit
Copyright
you.
Jayward AMV 2017. Are you happy now?
Anyways, It's time for the Royal Paladin boys.
Here's a bunch of old, outdated Royal Paladins.
Well, you say old and outdated. I see Blaster Blade again. I don't know why, but he's still a thing. I wonder why he looks at the Legend deck that came out a month ago.
So yeah, Royal Paladin is it's like Gold except
It's
they
like-
suck.
It's the beginner clan. If
It's-
you want to
it
learn
is
how to
the
play the
beginner
game, these are the easiest to play. The easiest. They're like
Yeah,
Mario
so,
and Smash
like,
Brothers.
Yep.
Just like Blaster Royals are probably the easiest clan in the easiest deck in the whole game.
What's it called? If you're trying to get new into Vanguard and you have access to area, grab a friend of yours, build Royal Paladins. The very first TD, look up the deck list for that, and build either the Nova Grappler one or the Oracle Think Tank trial deck, and face off with those decks. Those decks are easy, good to control, and they don't counter each other immediately.
If you want to learn the previous metagame. If you want to learn the current metagame, I'd say build the Legend deck and start to play with that.
If you want to learn how the game plays now, I'd say build the Blaster Legend deck and then have your friend play like.
Because that deck, in my opinion, that deck is even easier than Trial Deck 1 because of how well everything combos.
That's right. That Legend deck was great.
It's simultaneously the best and the worst Legend deck, in my opinion.
For Royal
the
Paladin.
Best and the worst. No, all in all, it's the best and the worst Royal Paladin Legend deck.
Oh my lord! In my opinion.
Oh yeah, and there's a dude who got more well known in Gold Paladins than he did in Royal Paladins here. His name is Garmor, because the Royal Paladin version of Garmor is
the Royal Paladin Garmor is garbage.
Yeah, Royal Paladin Garmor is probably one of the worst decks I've ever seen.
And there's also this Altmile dude.
Oh yeah. He's the poster boy for possibly the worst keyword.
What is it? The Brave.
The keyword for Royal Paladins is called Brave, and it is achieved when you have 3 or less cards in your hand. What did this have to do with anything Royal Paladins were doing before?
So
Absolutely nothing.
It's just bad.
Yeah, but they're all about... Brave cards are all about killing on first strike. If they don't kill on first strike...
Why doesn't Brave have something to do with having 5 rear guards?
Because they wanted something different, and it didn't work.
It's stupid. In my opinion, Bushido should have just said Brave. When you have 5 rear guards on the board, Brave is activated. And it's like, but if you lose 1, it's over. Brave's end. So Denial Griffin, anything that just says screw.
Why does it have to be
bad,
further
but
less in your hand?
less
That
bad.
doesn't make any sense.
Because Bushido
First of all,
hates us.
in Vanguard, a big hand is basically godlike. Like, a big hand is godlike.
Yeah, but you do know that there are absolutely 0 defensive Brave skills other than a special intercept.
Scouting out, dude.
And a perfect guard. Wait, and there's also wait. No, okay, there are 2 defensive Brave skills. There's Escort Eagle, the special intercept, and there's that PG. No, but there's also the PG that if you are at Brave, you can Soul Blast a perfect guard instead.
Gold. It's like, pause. First of all, Brave has a good number of cards that after they're done attacking, they bounce back. They have a stand trigger that, when you place it with Brave at the end of the turn, it lets you shuffle it back into the deck and draw an extra card.
There are tons of Brave skills that... There are tons of Brave skills that do things, like, jeez.
Well, yeah. I forgot. Well, okay, when I meant defensive, I meant when about guarding.
Well, Escort Eagle is the best card in Brave. I don't care what anyone says. A 9,000, 10,000 shield that has resist.
Yep.
Literally, play against play against Link Joker and have 2 of those in the front row. Ooh, have fun. That Link will have so much fun. What's it called?
And here's the thing, Link Joker doesn't hit big power anyway, so the 10k will probably be enough.
What's it called?
I see deck profiles just play Escort Eagle, even if it's not a Brave deck.
Yeah,
because
that's a good Escort
Eagle.
So
goddamn good. Because what's it called? Resist. What's it called? The resist is not.
The resist makes the card. If it didn't have resist, forget it. Just forget it.
Then it would just be a
Kinda
worse
booty.
special intercept, which already aren't good.
Well, you mean the cards that come in the trial deck?
No, what's
Yeah.
it called? No. Escort Eagle would still be. I feel if it didn't have resist, people might play it because it's a 9K special interceptor. Usually, special interceptors, yes, they get the extra shields. But they're 8K.
They're 8.
They're 8. This is 9. This can attack for 16, and on your opponent's turn, guard for 10. That's still good.
And also the best. Okay, honestly, this is the best card in Brave. Night of Discipline Electos.
Oh, Electos.
No, Night of Discipline Electos. Counterblast 1, put in the soul.
All
At
of your
the
Brave
beginning
abilities
of any
activated
battle
at the end of the
phase,
turn.
Brave is activated regardless of how many cards you have in your hand.
Literally, I would run
This is
4
what
of this
makes
card.
Brave a playable deck, pretty much.
What's it called? I wish Oracle Think Tank got exactly this buff for Oracle. Like, literally, make Alectos, give him, like, glasses or something, and boom.
By the
Electos
way,
with
this is a
glasses
trial
on.
deck.
Literally
By
just
the way, this is a trial deck card. Just saying.
Yeah,
It's a
Coelho
trial
is a start deck card. What's your point?
Who?
Coelho is a start
I
deck card.
know.
What is your point?
I'm saying a card this good is in a trial deck.
A card as good as Coelho is in a start deck, yes.
Yeah, what's it
As
called?
Chrono Dren is also in a trial deck.
Yeah, what the? And Fenrir is a triple rare in GTB06,
Yep.
right? Yeah, I'm
Yep.
right. I know, Mike. So what's the point? Like, Fenrir is a triple rare.
Yeah, we know where
Real
cards come
sick.
from.
Blaster Blade is from GTB, like, 11.
Blaster Blade from BTO1.
Blaster Blade is
No,
from
TDO1.
G-Booster Set 13. It doesn't exist yet.
It will, but
Blaster
not now.
Blade came from the
But
future
yeah,
to save
okay,
us all
yeah.
from
Soliman's
ourselves.
also a good card.
Blaster Blade came from the future to save us all from ourselves.
Yo, literally, Paul. Okay, I think we've talked enough about this.
Yes, but yes.
Yeah.
We have
We have to
talked
move on
long
to
enough about Royal Paladin.
You have to move on to Shadow Paladin.
The United Sanctuary.
Wizards.
Yo, pause.
Right.
Wait,
There's also Knights.
Shadow Paladin. This is the deck.
It's
This-
the meme you
Prime
will
Master
not
Net
say
Power 2.
because it's a
Trial deck.
bad
Mass Ritual of Dragon
bad
Sorcery.
meme.
Now on sale. Bushi Road.
What's it called? Monovore. The thumbnail is gonna be. It's just gonna be that. The thumbnail's gonna be that meme.
It's not even a meme. It's not even funny. But...
It's funny, well.
No, it's not. And
what's it called?
Shadow Paladins were introduced in Booster Set 4.
Yo, guys? If you didn't know, Blaster Dark is my avatar because I'm an edgy teenager who wants to be unique, even though half the game players think Blaster Dark is an avatar.
Do you guys remember when I made that poll on the Amino about which was edgier to have as your avatar? Amon, Blaster Dark, or Dragon? No, I think it was Amon. I think I had a third option, but it was
No, what's it called?
Blaster Dark.
Yeah, Mono.
Blaster Dark
and
won.
then I had some other third edgy option.
Yeah, Mono. I saw it. I didn't think I participated in
For
that
the record,
one.
Blaster Dark did win that poll, by the way.
Yeah, because he's the edgiest.
He's
Dude,
the edgiest.
did you not read his lore? Anyone who opposes him died.
I actually haven't gotten the
He
chance.
literally
to
slashed them in two.
But what about Blaster Blade? Blaster Blade fought a Blaster Dank, and he survived to this day.
Yeah, because he's the only one that Blaster Dark respects.
Yo,
So you're
That's
saying
outside
everyone
of
died
Shadow
because
Paladin.
Blaster Dark disrespected them?
Everyone who went against Blaster Dark's ideals, he straight up killed them. That includes the entire Claret Sword clique.
Yo, what's it called? In my opinion, what's it called? In my opinion, Blaster Dark. In my opinion,
I said the clique, his group, not Claret Sword himself.
In my opinion, I believe Blaster Dark to be that really edgy teenager that you try to say hello to him and he's like, "I'll fucking cut you." That's Blaster Dark in a nutshell.
I'll HMO one you.
I will use my Blaster Dark to end you. But it's like, isn't that your name? It's like, no, that's the sword. For those who don't know. Right?
Blaster Dark,
Yeah.
Blaster Blade is actually the name of the sword.
Yeah, he's
okay. One of her.
his-
Okay. Bloom had to leave, but he made a Vanguard pun on the way out. I'm so proud of him.
What did
Okay.
he say?
He's gonna have
He
to
had
soul
to
blast
rest
out of this one.
Wow. Yo, what's it called? Instant respect, since I'm a Genesis player and the Soul Blaster is our thing. Instant respect.
But yeah, but there's not only Blaster Dark. Now there was also Claret Sword, which was briefly a thing.
But then
Yeah,
there's
what's it called?
Luard, which is actually pretty much better than Claret Sword.
Which is a lot
Yeah.
better thing. Luard is
What's it
literally
called?
just Claret Sword better. That's his name. Claret Sword better.
Literally, yeah. That's just the name. They're like, why
Yeah,
did you
his name is
Luard?
Claret Sword. Their shred skill's the exact same, more or less.
Yo, pause. I could just imagine this is the meeting about how Luard got his name. We've created this card that's basically this card but better. What should we call him? How about we call him the exact same name but add better? I was like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, but no, because that's stupid. Let's just
We
call
never
him
actually talked
Luard.
about the premise of Shadow Paladin. 99%
They're
of
the
the cards
opposite.
involve sacking off sacking off the rear guards. So whereas Royal Paladins obtain power from having the rear guards, Shadow Paladins obtain power by getting rid of the rear guards.
And if you have a certain
Yo,
Vanguard, you can replace them with other grade 1s.
Yo, what's it called? If for an example of some cards that take advantage of retiring rear guards, the Phantom Revenger Legion that restands. We have
Phantom Blaster
Phantom
Diablo gains 10,000 power and a crit.
Oh boy, Phantom Blaster Diablo.
a card
that card's so
that
great.
plays good. Yo,
Phantom
literally,
Blaster Diablo
this
is
is
still kind of good if you have Blaster Dark in the soul.
No, you don't even need Blaster Dark in the soul. If you time your Diablo right, go.
Like,
You're
it's
golden.
so weird that Phantom Blaster Diablo hasn't been completely
Is
power creep
generic.
yet, and that plus 10 and a crit is still kind of threatening.
It's also generic. That's why'd they make it generic?
Oh yeah, it's retire whatever you want.
that good.
Not like
Yo, literally. By the way, they also have the keyword with Luard, which is called Ritual, where if you have 3 grade 1s...
No, it's about the required amount.
You obtain,
the required amount.
You obtain
the
a ritual
minimum
status based on how many grade 1s are in your drop zone. So if you have one grade 1 in your drop zone, you'll be at Ritual 1. If you have 2, you'll be at Ritual 2. Most ritual cards are Ritual 3, however.
Because
you mean all of them except one.
Scroll
and
back
that's
up.
Dragon.
No, scroll back up.
What? Yeah, that's right.
All Ritual 3 except for 1.
That can change. I have a feeling about Dragon Emperor Luard.
Yeah, but he'll probably be 5.
No, in
my
opinion,
banking on that, he'll be Ritual 5.
0.
No,
then at that point, it's not Ritual. Who cares?
Actually, wait. No, every card has Ritual. It's just Ritual 0.
Exactly. So moving on.
But yeah, with Luard coming out, Shadow Paladin shifted from generally retiring the rear guards to focusing on retiring their grade 1 rear guards to do things.
No, retiring the rear guards to replace them with grade 1s.
And then retiring
grade 1s to fuel Ritual, and then replacing them with more grade 1s.
Exactly. And if you have a certain amount of grade, is it grade 1s with Ogma or just rear guards in general?
It's grade 1s.
Yeah, grade 1s. And if you have a lot of grade 1s on your board, you can take advantage of this dude, which pretty much...
take up to 5 cards off of your opponent's hand and field.
Yep.
This is especially fun when you're battling a Pale Moon player and they have no board.
They have no rear guards, so they have to ditch 5 cards.
Okay, you want to know? I have a list of cards that there's also Bermuda Triangle.
That's right.
There's Shadow Paladin mirror matches.
Truth.
Should we just compile a list? Should we just start working on a list of what screws over Pale Moon?
Tachikaze also gets screwed over. Yes, Jayward, you're right.
I should know since Tachikaze is fucking great.
One of your clans that you.
This is the clan I use. Rar means I love you.
Utah Izaki Legend deck. Copyright Jayward.
Yeah. We did a legend deck challenge on the Amino as well, where we had to create legend decks for either ourselves or characters. Jay did Utah Izaki.
and won, along with Gold, who made one for Naoki.
I made one for Naoki with Eradicators.
But I made one for
Look.
Charlene.
Nobody remembers Charlene.
Everyone
Yeah,
remembers
Nobody
Charlene.
plays-
She is a ray of sunshine.
I don't remember her.
Charlene.
She is
I remember
sunshine,
Charlene.
Gold.
No, guys, I remember Charlene. She was the mean one, right? That's what. And then the mean one, right? And Jillian was the nice one. The guy, they're
Well, Gold,
No,
it's
but
just you and
seriously,
me.
Who plays Ripples anyways? I don't know
I did
anybody.
for a while.
I don't know anybody who plays Ripples. Like, seriously, no one I know plays Ripples. They all play Thavis or Blue Wave.
Aquaforce is a part of my past.
But, yeah, wait. Did you? Oh, well, he's not coming back.
He doesn't really need to because we've done what we need to do. So this has been your basic introduction to the Dragon Empire, the United Sanctuary.
United Sanctuary.
The United Sanctuary.
Recorded
Nation.
on July 4th.
This has been Stand Up Podcast, and I hope that you can unite with your friends and watch this episode together.
Stand up to your vanguards. Bye.
Share this podcast with your friends who like Vanguard. Anybody else you know who plays any of these clans or who just wants to learn about them. Because I had some fun making this. How about you?
It was fun. I would do again.
You missed the outro. Anyway, this has been Stand Up Podcast. I hope you guys have a nice night.